Hello, welcome again to Appliance Master Live. I'm Bill, and I couldn't do this without my good friend Kari over here. Are you still there, Kari?
Yep, I'm here. And then today we're just going to be talking about, some mold issues that you could develop inside of your appliances. So I figured the first question to ask Bill is going to be, what appliances are most prone to developing mold or mildew in them?
Okay, and then I guess odors are what you look for, or what you notice right before you know any of that. So odors typically come from when you have standing water or a buildup of a result of standing water. Like one of the most common things that you hear now have to do with washing machines. Like I have a couple of examples here. Like this is a door seal off of a Whirlpool front load washing machine. And as you can see, like, you're going to get water splashed in here through the, it's typical. And of course, I always tell you to leave the door open and let air in and out. However, these have crevices, and these crevices here, let's see if I can find it. But you can see how this gets pretty, inside these folds, can retain moisture, soap scum, all kinds of nastiness. And somewhere in here are also weep holes, so that when water does get in here, it drains out.
So what would you recommend, just like wiping it down on a regular basis, in addition to leaving it open in between uses? And
fairly regularly, like, once a week, there's all kinds of advice out there. And like, see, if you get advice like certain disinfectants, different cleaners, there's lots of things will work, but a lot depends on like water chemistry. Where you live changes it a little bit. And you can use anything from a bleach solution with like a low, like just bleach diluted with water, to any there's like Simple Green is what I like too, that works well. Or any of those kind of cleaning products, something that, and don't be too harsh, because it is, you mostly just have to keep it free of any kind of like soap scum buildup and let it dry out once in a while. So a lot of things will get you there. But it's one of the things we have to get used to. Like, I never grew up washing my washing machine, but
it's one of those things. But I think going along with washing the washing machine, we always recommend using A-Fresh in the cleaning cycle on a regular basis, right?
Yes. Typically in a washing machine, again, manufacturers want you to do a cleaning cycle, based on your usage. If you use it, of course, if you're single and it's going to be different than you have like a family of 6. The amount of usage is going to depend, and also water chemistry again. If you have different water, some people have sulfur in their water, which, well water can get, so all these things are going to be variables. So, again, a lot of manufacturers recommend a commercial product, like for washing machines, like A-Fresh is a popular one. A-Fresh, right? You can get this at big box stores, supermarkets, or from our technicians on their van. Again, there's usually several tablets in there. It's more, it's more than just one use. But running that on the rule of thumb is at least once a month.
Because I think some of the A-Fresh packages come with a special wipe that you could wipe your gasket down with as well. Because I've purchased that before. And
again, even if you don't do a lot of laundry, there's standing water in your washing machine. I mean, you may not be able to see it below the basket, but there's water in there. So if you're not going to use your washer for weeks, that can start to smell funky. Same with a dishwasher. Yeah.
So I guess if you're going away for an extended period of time, leave the lid open. Yeah. Let it dry out, right?
And I guess as a preventative, if you're worried, you can probably put a little disinfectant into it as well.
And then I think the next appliance that comes to mind immediately would be your dishwasher. That's the other item that has the most water in it that can develop a problem.
And if you think about it, dishwashers are exposed to a lot more than just, your typical dirty clothes, don't have mud, or they don't have a lot of, they have like some body.
You never know.
But it's like, inside a washing machine, it's like a lot less. A dishwasher can have like leftover food of all sorts, not just, protein, milk and cheese and animal stuff, and all that stuff can leave a residue, and which can get, stuck in between seals, or it just builds up. So that needs to be cleaned a lot more frequently. And and also, again, for dishwashers, again, there's Dishwasher Magic. There's this kind. Again, big box stores, supermarkets, our technicians have it. So, oftentimes online, or you go places, and technicians or people will recommend a cup of vinegar in the dishwasher. And it's like...
Yeah, that's a very popular recommendation you see.
Yeah, vinegar is cheaper. I mean, a gallon is, I don't even know, $1? I mean... I
don't remember the last time I bought a gallon of vinegar, so I can't
vinegar,
really say.
It's like very inexpensive. Yeah, so that's appealing. Everybody has some at home usually. You can use a cup, half a cup, but the problem is it's tricky. Because the dishwasher, the first thing a dishwasher does is drain the water out when you turn it on. It drains old water out. So if you pour vinegar in a dishwasher, it's just going to be pumped out right away. So you have to like be smarter than the dishwasher, which some people say fill a bowl with vinegar, put it in the dishwasher, and let that run. That could work. That could work, but I'm not sure if all the vinegar is going to come out of the bowl during the rinse cycle. So if you start a cycle in your dishwasher, let it go through a drain, let it start to fill, then put half a cup of vinegar in. You could do that again, but you have to pay attention to it and be comfortable with that. And again, vinegar is not going to break down everything. It'll help. The acids in the vinegar will break down some of the soap scum, maybe some of the minerals, but again, the professional product like A-Fresh, that dissolves over time in the dishwasher. So it's like a longer effectiveness wire. So yeah, I might spend $10 on 6 tablets. I don't know what the price is, but I don't know.
Probably worth it to do that. And then do some dishwashers have a cleaning cycle on them as well?
Not that I'm aware of. Like they have a sanity cycle where they use, but so you'll run with higher temperatures longer, but that's typically it's not exclusively for cleaning. So, but in this day and age, there's all kinds of crazy stuff out there that may very well be, but typically the sanity cycle is for sanitizing, again, higher temperatures.
Yeah, and then I guess, as always, we'd recommend if, you notice a mold or mildew smell or buildup in your appliance and you try these remedies to get rid of it yourself and you can't, you can obviously always call us and we can have a technician come over and check out,
smells,
the more intricate parts.
Yeah, but smells in a dishwasher can come from like the water not being expelled properly, like if it's a kinked hose or something clogged or a bad drain pump that's not working entirely. So it could just be from something malfunctioning. So if it's an ongoing odor problem, Appliance Master, you should call us. That's what we do every day.
Yeah, and then an interesting fact I did see online when I was looking some of this stuff up was that if you prefer to air dry your dishes for like more an eco setting per se, rather than using the heat setting, they said to make sure you leave the door cracked open a little bit to let some of the water evaporate out and be completely dry. I'm not sure how true that is. It's one of those.
That's one of those things that's hit or miss. It's like, I think I just let the dishwasher finish. The dishwasher is pretty intelligent. I mean, they're designed to have the dishes come out dry. So, and again, washing dishes in a dishwasher saves a lot more energy than doing them by hand. So, worrying about saving a few pennies on drying is that's not something I would do. But
yeah, very true. But anyways, well, I think that's all that we have for the washing machine and dishwasher mold issues for today. But if anybody has any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them on this video. You can always call us 800-752-7123.
All right, great. Thanks for tuning in, and maybe we'll see you next week.
Yep.